In the prosperous kingdom of the Yadhav community, King Kunti Boijagan ruled with wisdom and fairness. Despite his wealth and power, the king had no children, which filled his heart with sorrow. Suran, a close friend and relative of King Kunti Boyan and the grandfather of Sri Krishna, offered his first child, Birutai, to the king. He kept his second child, Vasudevan, with him. Birutai grew up in the palace, cherished as the king's daughter. She was renamed Kunti, a name that reflected her radiant beauty and virtuous character. Kunti became known throughout the kingdom for her beauty, kindness, and gentle nature. She was beloved by all who knew her. One day, the sage Thuruvasa Rishi, known for his temper and powerful curses, visited Kunti Boyan's palace. His arrival caused great anxiety among the courtiers and servants. Kunti, unafraid of the sage's reputation, welcomed Thuruvasa Rishi with warmth and respect. She served him diligently, attending to all his needs with humility and grace. Impressed by Kunti's sincere hospitality, Thuruvasa Rishi decided to grant her a special boon. He gifted her a mantra that could summon any deity to bestow a child with their qualities. Thuruvasa Rishi explained that the mantra could bring forth a son with the divine attributes of any god she invoked. He then departed, leaving Kunti with this extraordinary gift. Kunti, curious about the power of the mantra, decided to test it. One early morning, she stood by her window, mesmerized by the beauty of the rising sun. Kunti recited the mantra, invoking the sun god, Surya. As she chanted, the room filled with a warm, golden light, and suddenly, the sun god appeared before her. Surya, the sun god, explained that the mantra had summoned him, and that Kunti could have a son with his divine qualities. Kunti, initially hesitant because she was not married, expressed her concerns. Surya reassured Kunti that she would remain a virgin even after bearing the child and could marry anyone in the future. Convinced and humbled, Kunti accepted the offer. Kunti gave birth to a beautiful baby boy, adorned with golden armor and earrings, marking him as a divine being. This child, Karna, was destined for greatness, with an invincible shield and earrings gifted by Surya. Though filled with love for her son, Kunti faced a difficult decision. Unmarried and unable to keep him, she feared the societal consequences and decided to protect him by setting him adrift. Kunti placed Karna in a carefully prepared box, along with gold coins and her finest saris. She adorned the box with protective symbols and blessings, praying for his safety. In the early morning light, Kunti took the box to the river. She wept as she set it afloat, hoping that the river would carry her son to a better future. Her heart ached with the pain of separation. Kunti watched the box drift away, her heart heavy with sorrow and hope. She whispered prayers for her son's safety and future, entrusting him to the care of the gods. Kunti returned to the palace, her mind filled with the image of her son. She struggled with her decision, but believed it was the best way to protect him from the stigma and challenges of being an unmarried mother's child. Days passed, and Kunti's sorrow grew. She often found herself gazing at the river, lost in thoughts of her son. She confided in her closest maidservants, who comforted her as best they could. Kunti kept the secret of Karna's birth and departure from everyone, fearing the repercussions it might bring. She carried the burden silently, continuing her duties as the beloved princess. Meanwhile, the box carrying Karna floated down the river, reaching the banks of a distant kingdom. There, a charioteer and his wife found the box and took the baby in, raising him as their own. The charioteer, Adhiratha, and his wife Radha named the boy Karna. They raised him with love and care, unaware of his divine origins and the extraordinary destiny that awaited him. Years passed, and Kunti often wondered about the fate of her son. She never spoke of him but kept his memory alive in her heart, hoping he was safe and happy wherever he was. Kunti drew strength from her silent vigil and continued to serve her people with compassion and wisdom. She became known not only for her beauty, but for her inner strength and resilience. Kunti's story, intertwined with the destiny of her son Karna, remained a tale of divine intervention, sacrifice, and the complexities of fate. Though separated, their lives continued to influence the course of history in ways yet to be revealed.
Please subscribe our channel Puppet Show